Hello Capricorn, welcome back to my channel, Caseyleighreiki. I'm Casey. So today we're going to be doing Capricorn general reading. So this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus placements. I feel like every time, without fail, it's always a tongue twister. In a lot of the past readings, I have picked up on North Node Capricorns, which is very interesting and kind of a unique situation. I'm not picking that up this time. So let's get the spiel out of the way and then we'll kind of get into it, okay? So energy is fluid, it's not linear, which means you could experience anything in this reading, past, present, or future tense. Everyone moves through energy differently, okay? If it resonates, fantastic. If it doesn't, it's just not your message, don't make it fit. Let's see, masculine and feminine, when I talk about these things, are just energies. They're not sex or gender specific, but if they are, of course, I will let you guys know. Cross watchers, hi, hello, welcome. You are welcome here. Welcome in, if you will. What was I gonna say? I feel so out of it all of a sudden. I feel like you guys need some work on your crown chakra, or you're going through an upgrade possibly. So I feel foggy. Ugh. I think it could be even like ascension or some sort of upgrade with the crown chakra is just like, whew, my goodness. Anyway, I just got such bad chills too. Whew, my goodness. Okay, back on track. Cross watchers, hi, hello, welcome. If I say Capricorn but you think it's actually you, go ahead and switch the character, switch the roles around. That's totally fine. I'm not perfect. I won't pick up on the exact situation every time. I am only human. If you are looking for a personal reading or you want to check out any of my other social media, my website, all that cool stuff, everything you need will be down in the description box below, okay? So, I totally feel you guys are going through a pretty intense upgrade. Oh, actually, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I always forget that. Anyways, I think you guys are going through a pretty intense upgrade, which I just did the Aries video before this one, and the energy was so different. I did mention Capricorn in there, though, so if you have some Aries in your chart, check that out. That might resonate with you. I feel like you guys are going through a lot. I feel like you guys are just the vessel, and the energy is just, like, making its way through you. Like the wind through like a screen door. Like you are just the vessel for this type of energy or upgrade, light code even, and it is just moving through you, around you, everywhere. It's very interesting. Kind of like, actually, I wanted to use the Sacred Spirit reading cards by Anna Stark, and this is what they look like. And the deer, or maybe it's a stag, I don't know. Actually, which is really funny, because in the Aries reading, I also got stag animal spirit, and we talked a little bit about that. Just saw 333. Wow, the synchronicities are crazy. So these definitely might be connected, Capricorn and Aries. But anyways, so these are what the cards look like, and it's almost like the animal on the cover here kind of reminds me of the energy I was feeling moving in and around you. So that might be important for somebody. Or for multiple of you. I feel like it's a lot of you, to be completely honest, but okay. We're gonna take a look through these. I feel like these were really important today. Just for you guys in particular. Aries, we did the animal oracle. I feel like these two are connected. I don't know why, but I always feel like Aries and Capricorn are strangely connected for some reason. And maybe it's like an Aries with a Capricorn. I just heard moon, or it could be vice versa. Could even be that North Node like I was picking up on all those other times as well. It's funny because while I was doing the Aries reading, everything was great. The energy was good. The sun was out. It was beautiful. And it's like, now that I've started this reading, the vibe has changed dramatically. And now the sun's gone, and it's like kind of like almost like rainy fall type of weather outside, just in the blink of an eye. Just so weird. But all right, let's see. What messages do we have for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Oops. Oh, that one wanted to come out. So divine will, let go of fear, is the first one that came out here. Okay. So that's a 12, breaking down to a 3. I'm gonna shuffle one more time. What messages do we have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? Cards are so big, I like have to shuffle this way. Divine will, let go of fear. Feels like you guys are definitely embracing something. New cycles, or just something maybe that has come into your life that you're really excited about. But I feel like it's really this like open arms type of embrace. Wow, that's too many. Especially with the guy in this card, like I just showed you, is very excited. It's like he's accepting the communication with spirit almost. Kind of reminds me of like the light codes I was picking up on. Like, see how amped he is? He's just like opening up his chest, his heart chakra, kind of opening up his body to really, like I was saying, be the vessel for these light codes, or for this energy in general. Oof. Why can't I shuffle these? Are you seeing me like miss my hand every time? It's odd. Oh. It's definitely difficult for me to hold them in the way that I want, but I like want to shuffle them really bad. Guys, I definitely feel like you guys are dealing with crown chakra stuff, because I feel fuzzy, foggy, unable to do like hand-eye coordination is not well for me right now. Very interesting. Okay. Secret temptation, being led astray. Number 31, which breaks down to a 4. So you have a 3 and a 4. We're gonna have to take a look at that. Some real interesting things going on here for you guys. One more. Dark night of the soul, of course. Life brings new meaning. Number 11. All right, I want to take a read. I feel like you guys are, oh my God. You guys, I feel like, are the vessel. Some of you, wow, that's powerful. Okay. Some of you are currently, whether it is your intention or not, whether you understand this or not, I don't want to say no. I feel like you guys know. You could be empaths, strong healers, strong light workers. At the bottom of the deck, too, I did have Ascended Masters, which also makes me think of, that's the strength there. Again, healer, light worker, empath, whatever it is, it's strong. And for some of you, not all, again, take it how it resonates, you are specifically, I can't remember if this is I did a Capricorn reading. I can't remember which platform it was on, but I did a Capricorn reading where I felt like this was very similar to what I'm about to say, but an anchoring down of some really intense energy. Really intense. And I think that's why you're being led in a certain direction, being asked to open up and be the vessel for these light codes. These light codes are almost helping you become even more strong in whatever realm this energy work is that you're doing. It's providing you with more strength. And I think that you really are, oh God, For some of you, you guys are specifically a vessel for some dark energy. Dark. Ugh. I had the chills just thinking about it. Wow. Dark energy. Heavy. Dense. Dark. For one specific person, or even if it's a couple of you, I don't know, but very specific message here that, okay, all right, this is, okay, difficult. All right, how am I gonna say this? Okay. I'm uncomfortable. I need to get a sweatshirt. Hold on one second. Okay, guys. So here's the deal. I'm uncomfortable. I'm very uncomfortable. I don't like this. I am going to sage as soon as I am done with this. They want me to sage now, and I'm gonna finish this first. But I'm very uncomfortable in the sense of someone here, whoever is watching this, whoever's resonating with this, okay? Somebody has something attached to them or following them because you guys are too open. You may very well be an empath who is not as knowledgeable as some more seasoned empaths or light workers, so you might just not understand how to protect yourself to the degree that you need to right now. You need to. It's not a game, not a joke. I could not be more serious about this. Every time I think more into it, I get chills. Something's following you or attached to you, and very particularly it's showing up as in it's showing up as deep, dark mental illness, okay? So if you think that you have some sort of mental illness, and you're like, self-diagnosing, or if maybe you've recently just been diagnosed with something, everyone has their own beliefs, but my guides are telling me that there is a possibility that you guys, there's nothing wrong with you. Whoever's resonating with this, there's nothing wrong with you. They're telling me that it could show up as headaches. Okay, this is very, very wild. Some of you, it's showing up as depressive episodes, like deep, dark, depressive episodes. And again, some, not all of you, whoever's resonating with this, suicidal thoughts. Please, for the love of everything holy, in the name of God, if you are feeling suicidal and you're having those thoughts, one, most importantly, please call somebody. Please, I'm begging you to call somebody. A friend, a family member, any sort of loved one, partner, suicide hotline. For some of you, this is the card that's sticking out to me the most too. Secret temptation, being led astray. Something is trying to convince you of, I just heard a timeline. This is real, okay, this is real deep, real like spiritual, if you will. This is really like dark spirituality here. I feel like something is trying to almost bring you down to another timeline. The density of the energy is trying to hold you down. hence the suicidal thoughts. For some of you, there could be self-harm involved. Please don't do that. Please, please, please don't do that. Even if I'm the only person that you guys have to talk to or have to whatever, I don't care. Message me, email me, DM me on any platform. If this is you and you feel like this is you, and I'm the only person that you feel like you can trust with that, I am more than happy to read your messages and respond to you as quickly as I possibly can. Something is trying to definitely hold you down. Now, like I said, just to reiterate, this could be a message for one particular person, or the readings that I do could also resonate with the people in and around your environment, okay? But this is either for one particular person, or this could even be a small group. But there's something here trying to lead you very far astray. The energy is dense, it's heavy, it's dark, it's mischievous. I don't like it. And I think that's why the weather changed so drastically all of a sudden too. Outside of my house right now, as soon as I said that, a bunch of leaves just all fell down from the trees and it started pouring out. There's something here trying to get to you, trying to bring you to another timeline, hold you down to another timeline. Astral travel could be a thing where you're going too far, and you're really dabbling in things you should not. Please protect yourself. If you're doing any sort of spells, witchcraft, unprotected, protect yourself. Get some black salt. Surround your house with salt. Put salt on your windowsills. Put it by the door. Protect yourself. Double, triple, quadruple, whatever it is that you're doing, because there's something really not great here, okay? Please take care of yourselves, and like I said, message me if anyone needs me. I will be here for you as much as I can be. But if that's the case and you're feeling like you're, psychoanalyzing and you're wondering if there's something wrong with you, it's not anything wrong with you. This could primarily be whatever it is that's attracted to you or following you, because you need to get your energy closer to you. You're not protecting it well enough. But with this whole divine will and let go of fear, all that stuff, this is kind of like what I'm saying, like receiving those light codes, energy flowing into you, because I feel like you're being protected, or someone or something is trying to protect you from the other side, right? Deep, deep, deep message. I'm sorry, that might just be for one person. I'm trying to sum it up. Let's read some of these, because wow, that was a very specific message. Okay, so divine will. Trust the path, let go of fear. Accepting that there is a divine plan for every human being, divine will is the process of our human experience to this unique blueprint. Every culture and religion has a narrative of their creator or personal God and their relationship with the human soul or spirit. That an overall plan exists for the outcome of humanity, and each individual is a concept of this belief. While divine will is the concept that there is a divine, universal plan for all of us, it still acknowledges that people have free will and the potential to make choices that lead us down this path. In essence, surrendering to divine will allows you to remove self-blocking patterns and tendencies that lead away from your true divine purpose here on Earth. Currently, you're being asked to stop. Stop trying to force a door open. Your resistance will continue to make distance between you and your desired outcome. The overall picture is much bigger than you can see right now. Trust in your unique path and that you are exactly where you need to be, right here, right now. Surrendering to the universe and to divine will is removing the internal fight of being in control of every possible situation, issue, and scenario that may or may not eventuate. There we go. You may need to acknowledge, however, that the door isn't ready yet, or it is physically not meant to be opened by you. I'm skipping around because these are really long. Okay. But basically, again, divine will being open here. Sacred crystal is amethyst. Beautiful. I let go of control and surrender to divine synchronicity. That's the affirmation. I let go of control and surrender to divine synchronicity. Very interesting. Okay, 31. Oh, I opened to it. This is a secret temptation. Being led astray. Accept your choices. My door is going to open in a minute too. My boyfriend's going to walk in. So just FYI, there will be some background noise. Temptations can be everywhere, dependent upon your vices, and unfortunately, there will always be a temptation to the human psyche. We can learn from these vices as they teach us about our emotional triggers prior to our actions. Self-mastery is key. Risk-taking should be avoided now with careful consideration of any planning of events, career changes, or major decisions. A lack of willpower may influence your impulses. Be strict with your budgets as financial blowouts are significant right now. Right now, the truth is yet to be revealed. Be cautious in lending any goods you wish to have returned, as deception is around every corner. Be mindful of any agreements or contracts at this time and seek professional advice where appropriate. If you're in a relationship, you may feel that it is at risk of a third-party influence. Addictions such as gambling, drugs, sex, alcoholism, and even food are indicated through this card. Being tempted by devilish behavior is leading you down a bad path. I'm finishing up a YouTube video really quick. Let's see. This health card encourages you to regain control of your life, building willpower and determination, using a step-by-step approach for support and encouragement. Ultimately, the temptation to be bad or let loose is having a negative effect on yourself and the people around you, which could also be, tuning into the whole lack of protection type of thing that I was talking about. If you are experiencing challenges with your personal habits at the moment, now is the time to develop structured and systematic coping strategies that you can lean on when you're tempted to be led astray. However, you are a conscious creator, so be accountable for your past and current choices and seek to change them in the present and in the future. Sacred crystal is fire agate. I continue to make positive choices. I free my emotional burden. All right, cool. So, sorry guys, I had to make a second video. All right, the last one was Dark Night of the Soul. Excuse me, number 11. Healing crisis, life brings new meaning. The dark night of the soul is a deep-seated human experience that can be deeply traumatic, filled with sadness and melancholy. This is an incredible trying time in the human experience, one filled with constant emotional turmoil, feelings of loss, instability, and darkness. So definitely if you guys are feeling that and going through that dark night of the soul type of energy, it could also be why whatever it is that's kind of attracted to you or attached to you is there to begin with. It's essentially feeding off of it, which is kind of a creepy way to put it, but sometimes the most insignificant event can spiral an individual into a dark night experience, like the straw that broke the camel's back. Your soul has said enough is enough. It may seem as if the world may be ending, but just as night turns into day, it is a cycle of renewal. Now you are becoming more aware of the ego and how it comes into play with your emotions, your physical drive and motivation, and how others interact with you. You may feel as though you are clouded in darkness, feeling emotionally broken and helpless in your life, feeling alone and isolated, that the world is broken and lost. This lonely, dark space can be difficult to navigate if you have only a limited support network of close friends or family. Know that at any time you can reach out and talk to someone to shift through these challenges. That's what I was saying. Right now, you may be experiencing feelings of deep depression, melancholy, and sadness, that a part of you has been lost to the world, never to be seen or heard from again. However, this is far from the truth. Nothing is ever truly lost. We just outgrow our own surroundings, environment, and personal interests. Like the Earth's cycle of the night, it is always darkest just before the dawn. Know that you will be emerging soon with a new lease on life and greater understanding of who you are as an individual. View this time now as a purification of the senses and spirit. You must face hidden memories, concerns, and stories that are lying beneath the surface if you wish to emerge enlightened, forever transformed by your experience. Stop and surrender to the universe. So sacred crystal here is hematite. Affirmation is, I accept and create positive actions through the cycle of change. And one more time. I accept and create positive actions through the cycle of change. So again, if you guys are really dealing with something like this, it could make a lot of sense as to why whatever it is that's there is hanging around, okay? Clear your energy, cleanse your energy, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Be very careful. Please be careful, okay? All right, so let's take a look now into some tarot. So, what messages do we have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? And this will be for the remainder of August. So what messages do we have for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. trying to find a better way to shuffle these because the cardstock is a little thicker, so sometimes they can be very difficult to shuffle. Alright, let's see what's on the bottom. Okay. Okay, 9 of Wands. So persisting here. Pushing through. If you guys are going through a dark night of the soul type of vibe here, pushing through for sure. But this also reminds me of that temptation as well. See the way that her like expression is and whatnot on the card? This feels like the weird like temptation energy. I think you guys are really going through an ascension, dark night of the soul. There's a lot going on. I think that you guys are, man, having a hard time energetically. But 9 of Wands in general, whether it's this deck or another, is really persistence, pushing through. Not quite yet waving that white flag, you know. Bruised and broken, but still moving on. I feel like we just got so much just from Oracle cards alone. Aries video in this one, I pretty much did solely Oracle. There's a huge message for both these two signs in just the Oracle cards. It's crazy to me, but so what messages we have for? As soon as now I'm done talking about that, sun's back out, rain stopped, everything's fine. What? Wow. That was really weird. Whew. Hello. Alright, so we have the moon. We have the moon. Technically, this card, it would be in reverse. I feel like you guys think that you are going backwards. The healing that you're doing or that you're attempting to do, which by the way, I'm going to get all the cards out before I just start talking so we can save on some time. These Aries and Capricorn, you guys get some longer videos this time around. But I feel like this is, you guys think that what you're going through, if you're encountering obstacles or some really difficult energy to work through, I think you guys are feeling like you're not succeeding. You're failing. You're, you know, the lack of belief kind of in yourself where you're like, oh my God, this isn't working. Like, why isn't this working? Like, I'm going through so much and I feel like it's so heavy. You feel like you're not getting anywhere, but you are. You are. It's very slow moving progress, but you are making progress nonetheless. I think it's a lot of subconscious, so it's almost like you can't see what's happening, but it's just having the faith that it is happening and that you are healing, that you are progressing. Let's see what else we got. But so far we have the moon and we have the Knight of Pentacles, which Aries had the Knight of Pentacles as well. Wow. Very specific messages for both of these readings. The vibes here, though, for Capricorn, definitely pretty dark. Pretty dark, pretty heavy. Dark night of the soul type of shenanigans. Let's see, what are the messages do we have for Capricorn, please? Whoops. Wow. Too many. Getting real sick of my decks pulling this type of shit. Tell you that right now. Messages for Capricorn. Wow. So we have the Knight of Swords. Technically these cards have the reverse is just on the other side, but it did pop up upside down. So 2 different knights here. I feel like you guys are feeling as though you're not making any progress at all. There's a lot going on in the subconscious, reprogramming, receiving those light codes, going through ascension where it feels like you're kind of stuck and frozen in time, but you're not. You're making that progress. It's just very slowly. And I feel like, honestly, Spirit's doing it. Not all of it, but some of it, Spirit is just doing, like, for you. So you're receiving light codes, like I was saying, or you are transmuting energy. You're this vessel of energy. Wow. But so far, the Moon, Knight of Pentacles, and Knight of Swords. I feel like for some of you, you could be rather new to this type of stuff. Similar to what I was talking about in the beginning of not being, like, as seasoned of an empath maybe, or light worker as other people are. So you're like just unaware as to how to move through this, or what's going on, what's happening to me, like what's wrong with me, why is this happening, like why, like I don't understand. Like I feel like it's this lack of understanding. You just might be unfamiliar with ascension symptoms and things of that nature. So I think that you guys are having a difficult time verbally expressing and explaining and even talking about it. So if you do want to reach out to someone, for some of you, I really feel like, I mean, because oftentimes Capricorns being earth signs, I feel like it's more based in practicality, you know, earth, solid, it makes sense, it's stable, and stuff like this is like, what the fuck is happening to me? Like, why? What is this? What's going on with me? I feel like you guys are just real lost as to what's happening, but do not worry, because I'm here for you. But I feel like definitely some difficulty expressing it to other people, or even just the not being sure people are going to accept you and believe you, and not wanting to look, you know, like crazy. But I mean, like, you know, how many people really, unless you're in this type of community, can you go up to them and be like, I think something's attached to me, or I think there's this energy lingering in my, you know, energy field, or whatever. Like, it's like, how many people can you really talk to about that, you know? Okay. But we do have some positive wow cards here. Jeez Louise. All right. So what I feel like, and I'll explain this to you with the cards, what I feel like is that there's some stuff going on here, but you are, like I said, making progress, and you're going to get some help along the way, okay? So the next card that came out was the Death card. So again, I really feel like this is a big death of who you were, who you used to be, who you are, and that, wow. Did I say I was so sick of my deck and pulling the shit, and then this happens? Let me go fetch all those. So many just flew out. I don't know what is going on, but Spirit is literally just like, please, woman, stop giving us a lip. Anyways, so let's take a look at all of these. So here's what I got. First card out, we had the Moon, subconscious energy here. Big cycles. I feel like it's a lot of darkness, a lot of seeing through the darkness in particular as well. And I like how it's an eclipse as well here. Eclipses are where we purge, right? This is where we purge a lot of our energy, a lot of the things that no longer serve us. So it's really important to get it out. And that's why I feel like you're going through this ascension or dark night of the soul. Spirit is trying to assist you in purging it out, helping you to open up more to these light codes so we can get the good stuff in and get the bad stuff out, okay? We did have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we also have the Knight of Swords here, both in reverse positions for this deck. Not feeling like you're making progress, not knowing how to express it, explain it, talk about it, feeling just very lost in a couple different ways. I mean, swords are, they talk about your communication and the way you express to others. The knights are about action, so it's not feeling like you can make any progress in any sort of way. And like I said, it might be people really don't believe you. They just might not believe in that type of stuff. But I feel like you're going through something really unique And sometimes it can be scary and uncertain, and you want to talk to someone about that. Like I said, I'm here for you if you guys need me. But then you also have the Death card here, so some Scorpio energy. Death card really talking about, again, ending these cycles, and I feel like purging a lot of darkness. Purging so much darkness for you guys. It's incredible. But what's really great is that I do have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups to me says, listen, celebrate your small successes. This shows up under the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like, okay, we're stopped for a reason. We might feel stuck for a reason. We might feel like we're slowed down for a reason. Because Knight of Pentacles is already the slowest moving knight. In reverse, it's essentially stopped, halted. So I feel like this is Spirit saying you need to understand that you are making small steps. There are small victories. Celebrate those and understand that you won't be able to see everything that's happening, okay? There are things happening basically behind the scenes. Next, coming out, the Magician. This is divine masculine energy. This also talks about being the creator. Being the creator of your life, your destiny, your or not destiny, but your future, your reality. You are the creator here. You have all the tools that you need at your disposal. And I think this also really, for me, talks a lot about, I feel like a little bit of maybe even confidence, which confidence and ego is a big thing for the Aries reading, so go check that out. That makes sense. But having the Magician and that Knight of Swords is almost like you need that confidence to be able to say, like, you know what, I really can't explain to you entirely, whoever it is that you're talking to, what's going on. I really can't explain myself fully, but like, I know it's real. I know what I'm going through is absolutely 110% facts. This is my reality. This is truly happening, and that's it. Like, basically have faith and have the strength, the courage in that, in saying, I know what's happening. I do not need to prove it to anybody. I know what's happening. You know, you're the creator of your own reality, so that means both negative and positive, right? You understand that you have the control over this, and I feel like it's like, you know what? Instead of feeling a little bit frantic as to explaining it to someone or just kind of getting their like acknowledgement, validation, whatever, you're like, I know what's happening and that's all I need. I may not be explaining it correctly, but like, I know that it's real and I know that it's happening to me. I'm experiencing it right now, you know. I do have Six of Cups here, and then followed by this King of Cups. So you could be dealing with the Cancers. We do have the Moon, and we have this King of Cups here. Scorpio energy with that Death card. So to me, it's a lot of water. The Magician in combination with this King of Cups, though, it's very interesting, because to me, I feel like you're finding like a spiritual teacher, and that spiritual teacher, it could be anybody. It could be someone like me who just does readings. It could be someone who maybe is another psychic or a medium or a healer, does Reiki, spiritual coach, whatever. You're finding someone who is helping you along on your spiritual path, someone that you've known before in a different lifetime or even many lifetimes. This King of Cups could be any water sign, doesn't have to be a water sign, but this person is someone who you feel like, I can tell this person that, I can explain that to them, and I don't need to go into depths. I can, you know, approach it from a reverse Knight of Swords position of not really knowing, you know, maybe what words I want to use, fumbling over my words, not really being able to accurately express myself, and that person will still pick it up. I feel like whoever this person is definitely someone you feel like if you are going through something, you can trust, you can call on them, you can message them, you can whatever. There is someone here who has been in your life before, and this is almost like your ascension coach. So whoever this person is, doesn't have to be a water sign, but King of Cups is generally someone who, again, gender doesn't matter either, but generally someone who is very intuitive, very in tune with their emotions. I feel like this person is a healer too. They could be like some sort of energy healer, light worker, Reiki healer, something like that. This person absolutely understands what you're going through. So whether this person is yet to come into your life or they're in your life now, Either way, whether it's, I feel like, present or future, this person is there for you because they've found you in this lifetime to also help you ascend through some really dark stuff. So put your faith into that person and, you know, rely on them when you need them. Message you. They're so open, loving, caring, understanding, very in tune with themselves. I feel like this person even might be very psychic. So whoever that person is, you have known them before. Six of Cups is always past life type of relationship, whether it's romantic, platonic, what have you. So I feel like you've known that person before and that they're here to help you through what you're going through now. All right? I'm going to wrap it up there because this was an incredibly long reading again. But we had the Nine of Wands as the overall. So this is just keep persevering, keep pushing. Don't be led astray by that temptation, like that girl tempting this guy here. Don't be led astray by that, okay? Believe in yourself here. We had Nine of Swords on the top, would have been the next card as well. So really pushing through the end of a hard cycle. You're almost done. You got 9, and then 10 is like, wrap it up, okay? So I love you guys so much. Thank you for allowing me the honor to read for you. Like I said, if you need me, seriously, reach out. I understand completely what it's like to need someone and not feel like you have a strong enough support system. So if I can be that for you, I would love to be that for you. So reach out to me, message me, email, whatever. I'll get back to you if you need me as soon as I possibly can. But stay safe in the meantime, okay? Stay healthy. I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.